welcome back to the Brick Buds. Pretty sure we're live.
Yeah, probably.
I'm waving. I can see myself waving, so I'm pretty sure I'm live.
Aren't you lucky?
Every 60 seconds a minute passes. I agree. Right, okay. So we are back with the Ferris wheel. We are intending not to stay up quite so late and make so many mistakes this time. That's at least my intention. That's my intention. Your mistake was staying up so late and letting me stay up late. So we've got 2 bags left to do. They do look significantly smaller. I don't know if you can see. There's a lot less Lego in this time. Ian's got a fun build of build something 12 different times. So he's got the less varied job, but I'm sure he's fine with that.
I'll survive.
So if you're in the chat, do say hello. So we've got Not Bad Kid already, but I don't see anyone else. Howdy. Right, I'm going to build some minifigures, and apparently you are too. You've got.
Well, I don't have instructions for minifigures yet.
Oh, okay.
So I wasn't going to. I'd actually start camera.
That would be a smart move, yeah. Oh, look, Ian's in the chat. Hi, Ian. Hang on, that's you.
It is. So you said to say hi. I do what I'm told.
You're silly. Right, how many minifigures I've got? I've got 4 minifigures to make. It's very blue, this bit. Quite like this blue. What blue is this? That's not sand blue, is it?
No.
I never understand the sand blue.
No.
So how are you? How is everybody? Had a good week?
Exciting.
Yeah. We had a good week. It's half term here for us, so there's no homeschooling this week, which is nice. What else have we been doing? I'm not entirely sure.
We had Chinese New Year, didn't we?
Oh yeah, we celebrated Chinese New Year. That was good fun. We played some silly games, ate some Chinese food after dinner. Didn't cost a fortune because we didn't buy it from takeaway. It was good. What else have we done? Probably about it.
Yeah.
Not much really able to be done.
Not a huge amount.
Built some Lego. Maybe I haven't built Lego. Oh no, I think I finished off the Spring Lantern Festival. No, I'd done that last week. Yeah, you're right. I did that last Tuesday.
Yeah, no, you might
So
not
I haven't built any Lego since last week. Disaster. That's why these live streams are good, because it means for sure that I will build Lego once a week.
Yeah.
Which makes me feel happy inside. But yeah, normally I've built some Lego. I was too busy making videos, wasn't I? A bit ahead. Chinese food does bad things to me. Nah. Yeah, I think if you have the takeaway stuff, that's got more of that funky MSG, is it?
I was watching a thing that said that MSG is a complete
Made up
lie.
Really?
Yeah. So there's never been any actual studies to show that it's in any way bad for you. And some of like the early papers that talked about how bad it was, they used quite strong anti-Chinese comments and language.
So they just don't want you to like it. Are you actually watching?
I am actually watching.
Okay. Just checking.
I think. I don't know actually.
Fair enough.
I'm only looking at chat. I can't see the chat and the video at the same
This is
time.
quite nice little minifigure. She's got like a little dolphin on her. What do you think? It's cute. Her legs don't seem to get. Oh, there we go. I just had to push them enough. Well, we had like frozen Chinese food that we just whacked in the oven. So it wasn't really very amazing quality, but it was stuff that our kids hadn't necessarily tried. Got them doing it, and we put some like Chinese music on, just a bit of ambience. Oh look, you're laying out things and being all organised over there. I suppose if you're building 12 or something. 11 or something, yeah, I get to build one. Because I just... Oh, you're in good company here. Yes.
Yeah.
We know that well. Some people just change their diet to make it easier. Other people just go, no, I like my food. I'm going to eat whatever I like and deal with it.
Not quite true.
Always seems to be what you do. Should I eat this pizza that will make me sick? Yes, of course I should, because it tastes nice. That's essentially your theory on life.
No, we don't get Pizza Hut pizza because that makes me sick. So we have to get Domino's, which makes me less sick.
It still makes you a little sick. But you like it, so we eat it. I've lost a piece already. There it is. Yeah, see, it's when you're told not to eat stuff, it's just like, well, I want to eat it, so I'm gonna. It's too hard to give up yummy food. We totally understand. Has there been any Lego news since last week? The video stuff has just been officially announced, hasn't it?
Yeah, we've got proper pictures of it and everything.
It's a bit random. We talked about that last week, didn't we? How random it is.
Maybe, I think so. Now what we've seen is the actual kind of sets, which aren't sets. They're like
Pods,
boxes
the little
or whatever you want to call them. They're just yeah.
Your little headphones and things.
Yeah.
They do look a bit weird.
I mean, they also look really kind of retro.
Yeah.
Like the whole design of them looks like a set of headphones.
Well, people still wear headphones.
Not as much though.
I think
I mean,
the headphones has come back in because people decided that earbuds weren't good for your ears or something.
Yeah.
You definitely see a lot of youngsters with the so old with the headphones instead of earbuds, I think.
So what was which clip we were watching when he was talking about it? And
Yeah, he said
didn't see the latest bit of the design on the back was
a ghetto
a
blaster.
ghetto blaster.
Because he doesn't know what a ghetto blaster is.
That's it. These youngsters. Do Americans know what a ghetto blaster is?
Say again?
Do Americans know what a ghetto blaster is? Is that a
I've no
UK
idea.
term?
I also don't know. I'm taking these blue blocks out. There's too many of them. All these blue blocks.
Many.
Many. Yeah, the video. Yeah, I don't know. Anything else? I don't think what else we've seen.
They've released details on a whole bunch of. Well, they're not released details. There's been leaks on a whole bunch of sets.
Surprise. Leaks, and more leaks.
They've changed the rules on what members of LAN are allowed to talk about. Interesting. If we ever join LAN.
We've got a very small community right now, so I don't think LAN would be all that interested in us.
No. Also, you have to be known for at least a year.
We haven't been doing that either.
No.
We're newbies. There's so many pieces that
That's
are
why
all
I
the same.
think minifigure pals.
Potter minifig pals.
Yeah, I was a bit surprised that she got in.
Well, because her channel had been around a long
The
time.
channel had been around a long time, but she'd only come back to it less than a year.
Yeah,
so
that's true. Why did they let her in?
I don't know. I don't know what kind of checks they do on it. You know, they went, the channel's been around since then. Therefore, it's fine.
Oh, apparently, yeah. Ghetto blaster. He's no idea what a ghetto blaster is.
I don't know what.
What's that? I don't know what the American term is.
No, boombox.
A boombox. It's totally a boombox. But again, that still might be a retro term.
Yeah.
Boombox. That's a way better term. Ghetto blaster sounds quite, I don't know, derogatory.
Oh yeah.
Well, there you go. We've learnt something. Right, that. Oh, I need some. I'm slightly worried that some of my mistakes from last week are going to come back to haunt me. Knowing how.
I think there were more mistakes.
Yeah.
Just not worked spotted yet.
Did you not see me like desperately going through the book before this started just to make sure that everything looked okay? Because I was quite sleepy by the end of that stream. But then both of us were sleepy, but neither of us went to bed.
Yeah. You can't go from a live stream straight to bed.
I know. Boombox, yeah, boombox is apparently. Yeah, he knows what we're talking about now. We got there in the end. Like boomboxes are old, right? We don't use boomboxes anymore.
Although I was reading something that tapes are coming back into style or something.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Oh, yeah, who knows why?
Because you hear the LP people going like records have superior sound quality, but the tapes really.
I think they're saying that tapes now you can get good quality tapes which have high quality, probably better than CDs, but no one has like
Tape
a personal CD player either. So I don't know if that's
no one has
really,
what?
like a personal CD player.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that's really relevant, but I don't know. They're saying they're definitely coming back.
Weird. People just listen to downloaded music surely on their phones, or streamed music on their Alexas and things.
Yeah, there's a lot of that.
Well, that's because it's easy. Although sometimes frustrating when you tell Spotify to do things and it ignores you. Oh, you're like a little factory over there. All that stuff lined up.
That's the aim.
It's the aim, is it? We've just been doing some sort of discussions about where to put things in the city and things. Right. We've got only half the tables we need up here so far. And we've run out of room. I mean, I can't work out where to put anything because there's just nowhere to put anything anymore. I don't think I realised how much room all this Lego would take up straight away.
Did you not?
I knew we had quite a lot, but
Put it all in boxes.
yeah, and then when you put it down, it takes up quite a lot of space.
Yeah.
Oh, not a bad kid wants to build a town hall, but they want to use sand green, so they have to pay up to build it. Yeah, sand green. We had sand green on our pick-a-brick wall recently, didn't we?
We did.
But then it was gone.
By recently, last
The
time.
last time we were able to go to the store, which was quite a while ago.
Yeah.
Thinking about it. There was a small period where I could have gone, wasn't there? But I decided it was best not to. I think there was like 1 week before we went into lockdown. So I considered going and I was like, you know what? It's not worth it. It's definitely not an essential journey. When you say town hall, do you mean the modular town hall? Or just a building that you're mocking? Just trying to imagine the town hall because is it in the background here? Can you see it on our stream? Yeah, just a little bit. I'm just imagining it in sand green.
Be quite nice.
Sand green. Oh, it's the fishing store, isn't it? Is that sand green the haunted house?
No, that's olive green.
That's not olive green, is it?
Think
No,
so.
that one's olive green. That.
Oh, sorry.
Too many haunted houses.
There's two haunted houses very close together, and you're pointing in their general direction.
Sorry.
Yes. So the Monster Fighter's house is sand green.
Is the greengrocer sand green?
Yeah.
Who knew? I've seen someone do the greengrocer in blue, and it looks really nice. And I want it. Not bad. Kid says custom.
Yeah.
Actually, this is the thing. Trying to do custom stuff be fun, but we've got so much actual stuff to build first. But we are talking about what changes to make to the sets to try and make them work better for our city. So we're probably going to be more modders than mockers.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that though.
Good to know.
Oh, no.
What?
Oh, I've got to make two anyway. I went to stick the thing on top of the other thing, but they were the wrong things. That was insightful, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
Eight 48 by 48 plates and 3 16 by 16. That sounds like quite a big table. How many can we get across?
Oh, do you mean it doesn't mean 8 by 8? It means
No,
8 in
eight.
total.
Yeah, so like that would be 1, 2, probably like a 2 by 4 square, maybe.
Yeah. Well, so we can fit what 3 32s across, can't we?
Okay.
On one of these. Maybe just less than that. Actually.
Yeah. We have got a lot more room than that, but
yeah,
we also have a ton of Lego, it would seem.
Yeah.
I said it in yesterday, was it, that I reckon we could probably build for a year and not have to buy anything. Based on our
build
cupboards.
a Lego set every day for a year and still not get through our backlog, I think.
I'm hoping that's not actually true. That would be 365 sets. We don't have 365 sets, do we?
You might do.
No, that would be crazy.
I mean,
we've got a lot. I was more imagining that we'd do like some of a build each day, not.
Okay.
Because I don't know, maybe we do have a lot of Lego.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the point. That's what we like.
Yes.
I'm trying to like design how much we should give to the sea. I don't know. You're not really into boats, are you? So you're not really bothered. But we have got quite a few boats.
We've got a couple.
So right now you've got that funky you've got a riverboat on the sea, which I feel is wrong. You've got what's that called? What kind of boat is that? I want to say tug, but it's not a tug.
The Explorer one.
Yeah.
It's, I don't know how you describe that. It's kind of open backed.
Yeah, like a deep sea diving type thing.
Yeah.
Then you've got your shipwreck, but then you've also got a pirate ship somewhere that I bought you.
Yeah.
In 2009, I think it was.
Yeah.
You've got the
Destiny's
Queen
Bounty.
Mary's Revenge.
Yeah.
The Destiny's Bounty. Oh yeah, that's a boat, isn't it?
Yeah.
What else?
We got the 3-in-1 creator set.
Yeah, 3-in-1 creator pirate ship.
But you don't have to use that as a pirate ship.
I've got a yacht, a friend's yacht somewhere. So it all adds up, and then where are you going to put them all?
Oh, I don't know.
We don't have any sea.
Jill will manage.
And I'm desperate to get started. I know we're on the fairground, but I'm a bit bored of fairground now. But at the same time, I don't feel like we've finished it.
We're not really.
Yeah, we've
We've
built
not
a whole load of
replaced
sets and just
anything
put them
as a
over in the
buffer.
corner. The underwater area does look pretty epic. I think Ian's doing a fantastic job on that.
I think hopefully the Burt pieces are coming soon.
These are the tan ones that I didn't order yet.
Yeah.
Did you actually place that order?
I already had an order.
Oh, did you? Oh, you bought them from Lego.
From Lego.
Yeah, okay.
So they sent me a receipt, which is generally a sign that I'm getting.
They sent you a receipt, but they also sent you a parcel that didn't ever turn up.
Yeah.
So
Lego's customer service.
That's what's happened this week. Yeah, we got annoyed with Lego.
Yes, we placed some orders
February 1st.
February 1st.
To try and
just
get
after midnight.
Get the gift with purchases that were available. We spent ages trying to get the gift with purchase because we were like, oh no, maybe we shouldn't. And then bumped it up to over £85, got them both. And they shipped the one thing.
Yeah, so we had 2 normal sets, the 2 gift with purchases, and a pick-a-brick order.
And the bricks and pieces, I think.
And the big.
Yeah, you did pick-a-brick, bricks and pieces, 2 sets, and 2 gift with purchases. And all we've received so far is 1 set. And it was in a really small box. And yet the whole Lego order says shipped.
So I phoned up Lego and said, what's going on? And they went, our system shows that they're all sent in the same box. So
but they can't be sent in the same box. Is it snowing over here? I'm going to go with no. It was raining today.
Yeah.
We live near the sea, so we don't often get the snow because of the salt or something.
Yeah, you get a lot of salt in the air, so
it doesn't freeze.
Mm.
But we did have snow last
snow.
week. I think I have to put something floating in mid-air, and I'm not entirely sure how I'll go about doing that.
What?
I don't know. Oh no, I put it there. Okay. Sorry, I thought I was trying to put it down that hole, but that's not going to work.
Morgan has turned up.
Hey, top fan has arrived. I'm not sure. You've got competition for your top fan spot, Morgan. We've got faster commenting for sure from Not Bad Kid.
Yeah, I think so. I work with a team that's based in Austin. At least most of them are out in Austin. And I think they were saying they had 7 inches overnight.
What?
It's
crazy.
So yeah.
Apparently the stores, the shops aren't actually selling anything other than canned goods because they don't want to pull from the power grid, so they're not like freezing things or something. Yeah. But then surely, what do they do with all the stuff in the freezer? Is it that they don't want to be opening them constantly?
Yeah, that's like one of the guys I work with. He was at his sister's because they've now not had power for 2 days at his house. So he's had to go to his sister's to work because they have power and internet. One of the other guys has not had power for 2 days. We don't know what they're doing. We've not heard from them today at all.
They're lost somewhere in the snow.
Yeah,
it's crazy. My sister's just said that the snow has finally gone where she is, so she's not near the sea, so she's obviously got more chance of snow. There is no competition, I win. Yeah, no, we didn't get much snow at all. We got a dusting, and that was it. And it was enough that my kids could go and go, oh, snow, but not actually be too cold, which is nice. That's the right level of snow, I feel. Although it's more fun to build a snowman if you have more fun. And now I'm going to sing. Oh, look. Did you see?
Yeah.
They're being nice to each other in the chat. I approve. Did you buy me a chocolate bar, Morgan?
She said she bought herself one.
What? When did she say that?
Oh, she sent you a message.
Oh, rude. Why didn't you tell me that?
I did.
Oh, did you? I wasn't listening.
Yeah, you don't listen. It's while I put your phone into the
I see.
Folder.
I want a chocolate bar.
No.
We did the worst thing. We didn't do the worst thing. It wasn't that bad. But we were both sat Sunday night thinking we really want pudding. We want dessert. We don't want ice cream because, it's cold. We don't want cold. And we're like, well, what can we do? And we suddenly remembered we could Deliveroo something from a waffle place around the corner. And as we finally decided what we wanted, I'm trying to place the order and it wouldn't take my order, and then it was like, oh, it just shut. So then we ordered from Papa John's.
Yeah, Papa John's in the end.
And they had all these things on their menu, and we were like, well, we want all of them. So we ordered like 4 desserts. And we've eaten them over the lot. There was things like
and 2 sides.
Yeah, and 2 sides. Because we were needing to get the deal. That's what it was.
Yeah, that was it.
But we've been eating them over the last 2 days because cookies and brownies, we just figured we'd wait for those. We didn't have to eat those all day one. But yeah, it was ridiculous. It's good though. I would highly recommend random dessert ordering in the middle of at 9:30 in the night. Yeah. -7. -7.
So that's -7 Celsius, which is, I don't know, about 10 Fahrenheit, something around there, I would guess. Because I know that some places in Texas hit 0 Fahrenheit, which is minus like 16.5 or something.
Why are there 2 different ways of measuring stuff? Why don't we all do the same thing?
There's at least.
Did we used to do?
4
Yeah, we
different
did
ways
used to
of
do
measuring
Fahrenheit because
temperature.
that's my mum. She would know Fahrenheit, wouldn't she? Yeah, we did have Papa John's garlic bread. Yum, yum, yum. That is the noise we made when we ate it.
So neither of us like Papa John's pizza, so we don't.
No, the
often
sauce
get
is rubbish, but the garlic bread is good. But you know, we could just do that and just order the pudding.
Yeah.
I'm fine with that. Yeah, we didn't have a Papa John's until recently. And now we have a Papa John's, we always forget about it. We sometimes order, like, because I like Pizza Hut better than I do Domino's. Do they have Domino's in America? It's not just a UK thing, is it? And so we order from both and race them. It's hilarious. And sometimes they both turn up at the same time.
Yeah.
And
I
then
know that's awkward for them.
yeah, they look at each other like, what's going on here? Looking for pieces. Oh, I forgot to put my little tick up. I was going to say, for those who've just joined, not that you probably care about what we're building, you're just here for the chit chat. There we go. Oh no, that was a sneak peek of what might come later. There we go.
Did you put the wrong one up? Oh no.
I did.
Now people know that if I finish this.
No, they didn't see it. I was quick enough.
Okay. No one saw it.
They might have seen it. I don't know. How does the Ferris wheel attach and does it actually spin? Of course it spins. Were you not here for the spinny part last week, Morgan? Don't make me do this. Oh. Spin it. Oh yeah, look at that. It's a thing of beauty. And it just levitates on here like that. No, that's what I'm building. I'm building the support. Oh, not breaking it. I'm still breaking it. Sorry. It was hard work from last week.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's going to be some like support beams on here, and it's going to attach onto that supposedly once I finish this part.
Yeah. And then hopefully we will motorise it.
Yeah.
So that it will spin out.
The instructions are power function, which is obviously now retired. So I'm sure it's easy to just swap them out. They look pretty similar.
Yeah.
I haven't actually seen the motors for powered up because we just did the train, which is powered up. But that's the train motor. It's very different.
Yeah. They're very similar. I think they attach slightly differently in some places, but
and we need to get it for the haunted house as well. That would be cool.
And I have ordered some non-Lego motors from the US. So they may at some point turn up, which would be fun.
Yeah, we're going to have some non-Lego stuff in the city.
Yeah.
But, you know, it's not like an important part, is it? No. So I think it'll be fine.
So they're just slightly smaller. They have better connections. they are rechargeable battery packs rather than eating through hundreds of batteries. So it'll be interesting to see how they work.
Yeah. Morgan says she doesn't like the colours of the wheel. I have to agree, I'm not overly keen, but I guess once it's then got the blue of the actual stand,
Yeah.
it won't be smashed. I'm trying to find this. Every time I say I'm trying to find something, I find it. You say it quicker, really. And Not Bad Kid says that the snow is beautiful to watch. I'm not going to disagree with that. I love watching snowfall. Leah has seen the Ferris wheel part spin. She thought, I mean, her little face was so cute. Her eyes nearly popped out of her head when I started spinning it. She loves the roller coaster as well. So I have a feeling that she's going to be playing with the whole fairground once it's done. Excuse you.
Sorry.
Ian just gurgled again. Made a really good roast dinner today. Really proud of those Yorkshires. Do they know what Yorkshire pudding is in America? Is that a thing? I mean, it's from Yorkshire, so.
It comes up on The Big Bang Theory.
Does it Yorkshire pudding?
Yes. Because Sheldon doesn't like them, but he likes going to places where they sell them so that he can lecture them on how they're not actually from Yorkshire.
Oh, okay. Sounds like Sheldon.
Yeah.
Do you think I should get the old or new roads? Old roads, all for sure here. I'm not a fan of the new roads because I don't like how shiny they are. That's my main complaint. They're really shiny, and then when you look at them, you see all of the bits that they're made up of, and it bugs me. Is that the right hole?
See, I have less of an issue with them than you do.
I know, because you are wrong. Just to clarify. I think the problem is getting the old roses hard now. We stockpiled as many as we could. We should probably have stockpiled a few more, I think. But we went and tried to buy as many as we could because we knew they were going. Or we knew they were rumoured to be going, and we thought it was better to be safe than sorry.
Yeah.
And what are the other colours? What do you mean, what are the other colours?
On the Ferris wheel?
So yeah, you've got the yellow and orange on the wheel, then you've got this blue on the stand. And then Ian's building all the carts that go round. Carts?
Cars.
Cars.
I would have said.
Okay, and he's building all of those, and they are green, yellow, and purple. So it's kind of very Mardi Gras. But we have just ordered a whole bunch of parts to change the colours.
Yeah.
So we can make them rainbow. That's the intention anyway. But they don't do that part in all the colours. So we are going for a slightly different option, which we're not sure what that will look like.
Yeah.
So once those arrive, we'll give it a go and see what we think.
One of which has already arrived.
Yeah, we've already had one. Because it was just round the corner from us.
Yeah.
We really could have just driven and picked it up, but change the yucky colours. I've seen someone put a big smiley face on the centre of the wheel and then put Paradise Beach or something in words around the Ferris wheel. That looks quite cool. Sometimes you just stick with the colours you get, Morgan, because you want to spend your money on something else. Because colour coding everything, I mean, we're doing with the cars because just for fun. But yeah, if it's not too bad, then stick with it. So you're on something else.
Yeah, I
think it's Halloween theme.
I think we've got many sets where I'm unhappy with the colours. I mean,
I think it's quite bright and nice.
Yes. The one set that I'm not keen on is the Diagon Alley purple and orange.
Yeah, it's quite bright. But we bought some brown windows to see if that will tone it down.
Yeah. It's not the purple that I mind, or pink. I don't know what colour it is.
It's the two together.
It's the bright orange on it that I'm not keen on.
can't find the piece I want? Okay.
Not looking hard enough.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
It's okay.
You tell me. I'm trying my best.
Oh.
Taking all of these pieces. And it's still not helped. It's got a funky umbrella piece. Oh, there it is. I found it. Don't panic, people.
We weren't.
Why don't you panic when you should? Bad people. Oh, no, I found the one. Nice and fast. But yeah, it's nice to customise things a bit because then it doesn't look the same as everyone else's Lego sets. But at the same time, it costs a fortune.
And you know, Lego do generally come up with nice looking sets.
Yeah. I mean, the
spend
Darling
a
and
lot
Alley
on
set is
design,
based
so.
on the colours from the film, so it's not really their fault.
Well, and then they translate it into Lego colours. I mean, some of the stuff on there isn't the same colour as it is on the film, or the where is the set?
Warner Brothers
Yeah,
studio tour thing in London.
no, the US one actually has the big Diagon Alley, which I think the set is more based on that than it is the film.
Not Bad Kid says, I don't mind any of the colours really, as long as I can build, I'm happy. How do you feel about people who build with like multicolour? So they make a building and they don't have like a colour scheme and they just use the bricks they have. I struggle with that personally. I think that's fine if you're young and you're just learning building techniques. But it bothers me if you don't try and make it look attractive. I think buildings need to look nice. They should have colour schemes. That's just what I feel. What do you reckon, Ian?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, that's anything, but just messing around and trying lots of
if you're
colours,
just like
looking at
prototyping
what pieces you've got, I think it's fine. And sometimes you never really get any further than that kind of thing. But
I think if you're going to try and make a Lego city, then you need to try and have a colour palette that doesn't hurt your eyes. That's kind of my thoughts. Oh, Preston Builds is here. I always say Preston's here.
no, he should be in bed.
Well, they did a live stream today, I think. What were they doing? I didn't catch it because it's always at like kid bedtime o'clock or dinner o'clock. I can't remember what they're doing. Oh, the blacksmith. I feel they were doing the blacksmith. So yeah, Jonathan. Oh, I assume it's Jonathan. We haven't got the blacksmith, but we do want to get it. Is that right?
Yeah. It's a nice set. I don't really know where it would go in the city, but I'm sure we could put it
There's
somewhere.
a lot of people talking about sort of turning it into a pub.
Yeah.
Because obviously Lego don't make pubs.
Yes, they do.
Well, apparently they do if it's Harry Potter. Is that what you're saying? Yeah.
Got Harry Potter pub coming.
Is that for sure, or is that rumours?
No, I think that's for sure, isn't it?
I don't know. Yeah, because Hogsmeade. That's what they were saying.
Yes. Well, yeah. So they're definitely doing a Hogsmeade set, but that doesn't necessarily include the Three Broomsticks is the actual name of the pub, isn't it? So I think it might be a rumour that that's what you're getting in the Hogsmeade.
Yeah,
set.
people know they're getting Hogsmeade, but they don't actually know for sure what they're getting in the set. So they were building the blacksmith, so that's points to me for paying attention.
Yeah.
Even though I can't attend the stream. But yeah, welcome. If you're building a city, I'd say I would prefer good colours, but as long as you're having fun. Yeah, that's the point of Lego, is having fun.
Yeah.
They say that you should like use one sort of neutral colour and then one accent colour, is that right? So
yeah,
like
that's a general design.
A grey or a tan, and then a brighter colour.
Yeah.
So apparently the blacksmith is better once you've built it. All of this.
I mean, there was so much uproar over the blacksmiths.
I think people just had way too high expectations. They should have looked at the idea set and gone, well, that's clearly not going to come quite like that.
Yeah.
It has to be dumbed down for the Lego set because that was a mock. That was an adult fan of Lego who has made a massive detailed set and it looks amazing. And yes, that's what people voted for, but Lego's never going to make that.
Yeah.
And we know that. We're not stupid. But then we get outraged when they don't make it. They turn that set into what people will buy that aren't into making rocks.
I think it's a nice set.
I love the roof detail.
Obviously, a lot of people are very disappointed it didn't come with goats.
Yeah. But they tried apparently. They did try and find them.
They don't have the goat mould anymore, so you know.
And the
cost of going off and making a new goat mould would be quite expensive, and so that pushes up the price of the set. And
they put in a horse in a different colour instead, right? That was the horses in town, which they've never done before. So it's still got something cool in it. And I don't know, what did they need a goat for anyway? Just because people like goats?
Yeah, well, the Lego goats were a bit famous.
They do look cool, but
it's the fact that they were only
it's just
in
because
one
they're rare.
set.
Yeah, people want things just because they're rare. I have to admit, I want a goat, but at the same time, if they don't put it in, I'm not going to throw my toys out the pram. Is that a very British thing?
Yes. Maybe.
But yeah, we're saving up the blacksmith for when we have double VIP points. We've got a lot on our list for that.
Which I heard rumours
it's
might be
March sometime, yeah, supposedly. But hopefully, if we do buy lots of stuff, we'll get our gifts with purchases this time. Not bitter.
It's okay. I emailed the CEO. I'm sure he'll sort it out.
I like it. I'm just going to email the CEO.
Yeah. What you do?
It's just the fact that the customer services weren't really helpful. They're like, well, we can't do anything for you. It's like, well, I'm pretty sure you could. If you really wanted to fix this.
A little bit harder.
Yeah. Like, there's all these stores that you probably ship stuff to that are now closed. Go and find out if they've got stuff and send it to us. I think the VIP points, they were offering us £20 worth of VIP points. I think it is fair at the same time, but we wanted the sets. So
yeah,
it's frustrating.
If you could use VIP points on Bricklink so that you could actually buy the sets that you wanted, then I think it would be fair.
Yeah. We're talking about colours for sidewalks. Wanting to do it in a particular colour, but having to do it in a different colour because that's what's available on your pick-a-brick wall or whatever. Because this is the thing. What were we looking at for our fairground? I was looking at like a yellow colour, maybe the sand yellow, was it? But it was like.
Weren't you looking at azure at one point?
Well, I think I did settle on azure, but looking at the sand yellow, it's like 3p per tile more expensive, and so it racks up. So you're like, well, I'll just go with the ones that are available. I mean, we never see any of the greys, the tiles on our pick-a-brick wall, do we? But then we've not been looking at the pick-a-brick wall that often.
No.
And I think if they are there, they go really quickly.
I mean, last time we went, they sent us the list of items that they were getting delivered that would eventually make it onto the pick-a-brick wall.
Yeah.
And they weren't in there at all.
No, that's true. I like Preston Builds' sidewalks. They're different. Everywhere you see is light bluish grey or dark bluish grey, but they stand out. I think I would have preferred grey personally because it goes with the modulars better.
Yeah, that's it. If you want something that matches in with the modulars, then it's a bit harder to do.
I think it's fine. Yeah. All about the pick-a-brick wall, what you can afford, what they have available. I mean, you got some really nice like gold fences from the pick-a-brick wall, and that was like a great piece, wasn't it? Like, have we ever seen gold fences? I don't know.
I don't think so.
I want to go back to the pick-a-brick wall. I miss the pick-a-brick wall.
Yeah. Yeah, no, Carrie went to the Lego store, and I think they just got the delivery in.
They had it wasn't very easy to understand. There was all these sheets of paper with all these different part numbers, and it wasn't clear whether they were getting it soon or like when the delivery was coming. But
no, I think they said that's what had just been delivered, and so basically they then get huge boxes of the stuff which then sit out back, and as they need to replace one of the parts on the wall, that's what will then
so you can ask for them. If you know what they've got, they'll bring it from out back. They're quite friendly at our local store, and if you go in enough, they start to get to know you and they'll show you things. I definitely enjoyed when we went in looking for the road plates, and I'm like, you seem to have put the wrong road plates here, because both the straight bit and the junction ones were full of the ones I didn't want. And she's like, oh yeah, we've misstocked that, I'll go check out the back. And then she comes back and she's like, oh, here's one. And I'm like, could I have that whole box, please? Oh, okay. Just really confused by the fact that someone would want to buy 10 base plates straight away. But yeah, that's because we knew. Oh, the like part ordering maths hurts my head.
Yeah.
Like when we're trying to work out for the fairground, like if we put one of these colours on the path every 3 tiles, how many tiles will we need? And then we used to bump it up to get the gifted purchases that we never got anyway. So who knows? And
then it's like, how many of those are you then going to replace with jumpers so that you've got people stood there? And...
Too many things to think about. I love that they're called jumper plates. Makes them feel very warm. Is that just me?
Oh, yes, that is.
Kind of work out why this didn't work, but I put the minifigures in on. 1, 2, 3, 4. The question is, are we building faster than Jonathan? Having seen your Simpsons house. And does it even matter?
Probably not.
It does to me. I'm very competitive. Have you not met me?
That's why we don't do build-offs anymore.
Oh yeah, the first live stream we did a build-off, and well, if Morgan's still here, she'll tell you it was nearly divorce, wasn't it? Yeah, we're constantly like trying to steal each other's pieces and slow each other down.
Yeah, that car was a very slow build, but then the garage went.
The garage went up, nice and fast. Was the Simpsons house a complete set, or was it one that you parted out to build? That's what we were wondering.
Were we?
Well, because you said that he'd already got all of his pieces prepared. Or something. I don't know.
No, I don't.
Weren't you questioning whether he had it all in like specific pots for each step? I'm sure you asked me that.
Oh yeah.
Got a little tub of ice cream going on. This is the kind of build I like. Ice cream. Oh, there's a surprise. Oh, look at that. That's nice. Where's my ice cream telephone? Which one is it? Oh, it's here. So it's a previously loved set. Yeah, we just got ours down from the loft, but I don't know why, because we've got no plans of building it for a while. I think you just wanted to try and fill up my cupboards that I've been emptying.
Yeah.
You're like, haha, you've made some spaces. I tried to get all the Lego back in those spaces, and it didn't work. Look how much has gone down there now.
Oh, dear.
But at least the floor's clear.
Yeah.
Did you notice that it was tidier in here? You didn't notice, did you?
Yeah, I think I tried to get it to say that the stuff in the loft is only duplicates.
Yeah. All our investment Lego, as we call it.
Because then we don't have to worry about saying, have we got this or not? It's say, well, if it's not in the Lego room, then we don't have it.
Yep. I think that's fair. We do have some in here that are duplicates, but I've hidden those off behind you, you see,
Yeah.
which we'll never be able to get to again. Oh.
Yeah.
So much Lego. I've shown my Lego cupboards, haven't I, on my room tour before? Did I show
they've
it
got
on
more in them now.
did I show it on the latest one? I don't think I did.
No.
It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. It'll keep you busy. We were just talking about whether I have to get a job when the pandemic's over. And, I don't want to. I want to keep building Lego. I do still want just to clarify, I do still want the pandemic to finish. It's not like I'm
Okay.
waiting for it to stay so that I can just build Lego forever. Sorry, I've just gone into my own little world for a second there.
Did you?
Yeah. I'm just thinking
Anything exciting?
about not having a job.
Oh, okay.
It's that sweet spot at the moment of we've got lots of Lego. And now I've got lots of time and lots of Lego. But at some point I won't be able to afford the Lego. It's like, not good. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine.
Yeah. As we said, we've got a backlog that will last you at least a year.
Oh dear. So much Lego. And what are we building after this? Are we moving on to the carousel? Are we continuing on with our fairground?
I thought that was a general plan.
Yeah, just because otherwise we'll never get it positioned.
Yeah.
Because we don't know how big these sets are until we've built them. Oh, I meant to be building 2 of these. Oh.
The city is going slowly.
Yeah, our city is essentially just a whole bunch of sets in rough places with no sort of.
The Winter Village is all
anything.
laid out.
Yeah, the Winter Village we've built up over the years, and that's an easier one to lay out because we know those are all the Winter Village sets we have. That's the space we've got. We put them all together.
We still mess around with it.
Yeah, and we still have plans to build more sets, because I bought that book with all the designs in. But apart from that, it's easiest for us to lay them out because we've got a lot and they go in. The others we've got a little bit here, a little bit there. There's nothing that's ready to really be designed and positioned properly. Do we remember before COVID? Mm-hmm. Yes, I do, and it's great. But less Lego, so so yeah, we just need to try and. That's why we're trying to focus just on the one area, so we can get all the sets that we have built, and then we can see what we're playing with a bit easier. But at the same time, that takes time to build.
Yeah.
And you get a bit burnt out of the same area. I really enjoyed doing the Chinese New Year sets recently, just for a break from the fairground. And there's the big sets in the fairground that take forever, and then there's the teeny tiny ones that are nice and easy. I like the nice little ones. And then there's all the, should I motorise this? How do I motorise this? So many decisions. Where do I put this in relation to that? Because you've also got to put things close enough that you can share motors and things, don't you? Or power packs and stuff. Is that a thing that we have to consider?
I don't know.
Keep moving my
Depends how
parts.
things go with how many motors we can get hold of.
Yeah. Because you've got quite a big fairground, haven't you, Jonathan? And that's quite well laid out. You've worked on like entrances and stuff. That looks cool to me. Being at the point where you can do that, add on those sort of details. They've got the Joker Man, I think it is. It looks pretty cool.
Yeah.
I wanted that one.
Do you not have that one?
I don't think so. I can't confidently say no, but I don't think we do. We've got a Joker set that's quite fairgrounded, but I don't think it's that one.
Okay.
And it's got some ducks or something. It's not the Joker Manor, but it is something Jokery.
Jokery with ducks.
When we have 10 million subscribers, I'm not sure I can see that happening, but of course. We will remember each one of our 10 million subscribers and the day they first joined us. We've got it all written down in a book.
Yeah.
Oh dear. It is nice when you get a new subscriber. You're like, oh look, someone loves me, and then you lose a subscriber. And you're like, why do they hate me? And you get really sad. I seem to be stuck sort of at 362, and my numbers go up and then they go back down again. And it's sad, but at the same time, I think that's YouTube. That's just the way it works. People get bored, people move on. People, like you say, it maintains every time. They're just leaving the platform. It's not you.
That's
I'm
it.
like, okay, sure. Kind of like when I drive over a roadkill, you're like, it's just cockroaches in a squirrel outfit. It's not really a squirrel.
Yeah.
Every time you tell me that, it makes me giggle. It is so hard to find the starting point with the theme park because there's so much to it. I think we kind of know what we want to base it on, like the two theme parks that we went to as kids on holiday. So we've got some sort of ideas on that.
What theme park did you go to?
Well, like Black Gang Chine. It's not really a theme park.
Okay,
yeah. Yeah, when I was little, Black Gang Chine was less about rides and more about imagination lands and things. I don't really remember it having big rides. It's got a few more now, whereas yours was definitely a ride heavy place. But that's kind of what it's the layout. It's the lots of hills and things, which aren't the easiest thing to do in Lego. But having those multi levels to the theme park, that's what we're going with. Not having it all flat. But then that's harder to plan until you got your tables in. We're still deciding on the heights of the tables for the fairground. I think we should, once we've done this, maybe if we can try and build the base for the carousel, just so we can see the footprint, we can start brainstorming this weekend or something.
Yeah.
Because we would like to do a city update, maybe once a month, were we saying?
Yeah.
But at the same time, we really don't want to do a city update if there's nothing to update on. We don't want to bore people like, oh look, we just moved a plant. That's not fun, is it? No one wants to see that you've moved a plant. Oh, I've missed a whole step. No, well, it's okay. I was still on the same set. I just almost missed a step.
You almost.
Yeah, I take it back. I didn't miss it.
Okay.
All is fine. Don't panic. It's like they're like what do we call it? The movie thing. Snap. Or crocodile. Clapperboards. That's the one. Not bad kid wants his city to be run by a corrupt mayor and gangsters. I think you'd like Robin Hood.
Most cities.
He's got lots of baddies in his town, hasn't he? City. And the thing is, Lego do a lot of baddies.
They do.
It's because I think police is one of their biggest lines, isn't it? And you need baddies if you're going to have lots of police people.
Yeah.
Police people. That's the thing. So
I think we talked about before that Star Wars bring out the same kind of sets every 3 or 4 years because they get a high turnover in kids who are interested in it. You get the same thing with City. So they just bring out new police stations because they know that's something that kids like. And so they have a new crop of kids every...
A new crop of kids?
A new crop of kids.
You just refer to kids as a crop?
Yeah. You grow them, they're a crop. So you get a new crop of kids in, and so they just do a new set of fairgrounds. Fairgrounds? Police
stations.
Yeah.
You're confused what we're doing.
I am. So trying to talk, build, and pick up Lego off the floor at the same time is difficult.
You should just not throw it on the floor then. just saying.
Okay.
You'd never find me throwing Lego on the floor.
Never.
Oh, look at all your little what Ian's been building. They're quite cute. It's just you have a little army of them. It's quite funny. Yeah, lots of baddies. I'm not sure how
the super secret police. They are so secret.
It is hard to talk and build. It's not hard to talk and build unless you want to build properly, and then it is.
Or talk properly.
Yeah. And it's harder for me because I've lost all these words from my vocabulary. I mean, they're still in my head, but I can't get them out of my mouth. Having kids completely fried my brain, which is like one of those things you hear people saying, you're like, no, that's not a thing, until it is a thing, and then you're like, oh, I can't even remember words for things like tumble dryer. Yes. So I refer to them as spinny dry, because that's easier. And you'll be like, just say it. I'm like, I don't know the word to say it. It's very frustrating. I'm like, I can describe it to you, but I can't say it to you. And I do worry that they're never going to come back. It's just going to be a thing.
Yeah, I'm sure they will at some point.
This is a very samey build at the moment as well, so it's easy to forget where you got to, especially as I'm building two at the same time. So you done building yours? Oh no, you've got a whole bunch of... Where are the instructions for all those pieces? Is that my bit?
Yeah.
But where's your minifigure bit?
I don't know.
1, 2, 4, you say? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, there, look. Here.
Okay. See, I've got that. If I scroll up, that's the next page I've got.
Well, that's not it. Ian's had to use the online instructions because there was only one book with this. And, I'm not going to share the book because I've got the more important part. Do I still know my Japanese? I could have answered that in Japanese, couldn't I? I would say that I have lost a lot of it, but it's still vaguely there. Scotchy was what I was going to say, a little bit. Oh look, these are light chopsticks actually. Yeah, there's enough of it there that learning Chinese was just impossible, absolutely impossible for me. But I would say if I was to talk to my Japanese teacher, I would probably understand what she was saying, but I wouldn't probably. She'd probably be kinder to me and help me a bit.
So then more you could understand it, but not speak it.
I could tell you my speech competition that from like year 11 or whatever when I did my speech competition. But that's just because I learnt that by heart. I talked it to Leah the other day. She looked at me like I was a weird person. Said, what are you saying? I'm saying, hello, my name is Karen. Because, that's a pretty standard thing. But then because you say it in like a Japanese accent, she didn't even hear the carry part. So she didn't really. She's like, really? This is what you said? I'm like, yeah. Oh no, dropping it.
Okay.
Have you given up?
Well, I can't find the instructions for building these people.
Well, just guess. And this will be fun. You build them, and I'll tell you if you're right.
Okay.
You can look at the box.
I could.
How could you not find the instructions for building the people? Why are they not included? That's weird.
Okay.
You've got 3 heads, so I'm guessing you've got 3 people.
Got 3 heads, 3 torsos, 2 sets of legs.
I can see some hair at the back.
Oh, there's more legs.
Okay.
And there's the hair. There we go. Okay.
Quit your complaining. You've got everything you need. I'm sure you're going to be fine.
Okay.
Oh, got complicated. I missed a step? No. No, that's fine. Let's do it all over again on this other one. It's cool knowing some Japanese, but yeah, I can't talk anymore. No one to talk to. So you understand it.
No.
You know German, don't you?
I know a little bit of German.
Scotchy. That's a little bit. I remember when I was learning Japanese, being in French lessons at school and wanting to answer in Japanese. That's how much Japanese I knew at that point. Like she'd ask a question in French and I would immediately try and answer in Japanese. Just weird. I think I just whacked the microphone. Sorry about that.
I don't know. There we go. I've built 3 people.
Okay, let's see how close Ian was. Oh, you haven't even tried.
What?
I don't know. No.
That's right.
Yeah, you can have that one. Okay, 1 out of 3. That's the wrong hair. Swap that. They're similar hair. They're the same hairpiece, but
Yeah.
well, no, the glasses go with the guy with the Hawaiian shirt, and he's the longer-legged one. I think you did all right. I'll give you 1.5 out of 3. The Forest police station. I'm assuming you're not going to get the modular police station just because of size. We haven't got that yet. I think that's on our list, isn't it?
Which colour hair did the glasses guy have?
The light colour hair, lighter one. We don't really have any police sets apart from. Well, we don't have any police sets, do we? Oh, I've got one like an island jail thing. Oh,
Yeah, you spent ages trying to work out what police set to get, didn't you?
Kind of glad we didn't.
Yeah.
That they bought the modular out. Yeah, because I liked the older one. I didn't like the new one. I didn't like the play feature. Like the whole wall disappeared, didn't it? Oh, what's that? Go on, translate for me. I can speak no German. Is that what it says?
Not good German.
Ah, okay. I remember we went to Germany and you were like, no, I can't remember much of my German. And then we went to like the strawberry cellar and you just like started talking to them in German. I'm like, oh no, I can't remember my German.
I didn't start talking to them in German. I just asked for 500 grams of strawberries in German.
Yeah,
it wasn't like a full-on conversation.
That's why I never even learned
on.
in Japanese how to ask for a specific weight of something. I don't know, it just I wasn't expecting it. It threw me somewhat. We got strawberries. I was happy.
Yeah,
They were good strawberries.
that was important.
They were really good strawberries. That was one a Monday.
Yeah.
I don't know. And then we went into a shop and we were trying to pay for something, weren't we? And she just took my purse and just started counting in German and taking all my money. It was hilarious. She decided that she didn't want like a big note. She wanted all of my change. And she could tell that I had quite a heavy purse full of euros. But she was counting in a language I didn't understand. So who's to tell what she was doing? You were paying attention to her, right? With your
Vaguely, yeah.
Proper. She did go mental, just started stealing my money. She's like, I'm like, I don't know. Yes, fine, take my money. I don't know. Oh, rubber bands.
Oh, okay, that's less exciting.
Sorry. I didn't mean to disappoint you with talk of rubber bands.
That might have been a cloak or something.
A cloak? What were you expecting someone at the roller coaster to have a cloak for?
I don't know.
Weird.
The ice cream lady could have a cloak.
A cloaked ice cream lady.
Yeah.
That's weird. You're weird. Oh, this is funky. It feels like what's that thing that you do where you like and then spin it? Compass?
Yes.
Yeah, that's a compass. I'm just going to measure the size, the circumference of this table. It's not the circle. Oh dear. I'm only halfway through, as you might be able to tell.
Okay.
Oh no,
I finished.
No, okay, so I can change my banner. Ian has finished. Put those all in that thing.
Yeah. So there's still parts for one more for you to build.
Yeah, because I refuse to let go of all of it. So I have Lego. Is that what that means? German is quite an easy one to understand, even if you don't know it. I feel. As long as you know ich is I. And what's your favourite German? Ich bin ein Wohnwagen.
Ich wohne in ein Wohnwagen.
I live in a caravan.
I live in a caravan.
Yeah, so I wouldn't let Ian do all of bag 4. So I've got 1 to build myself, just because I like to get the experience. I figured he could build 11, I can build 1. So I think he decided he was going to build the tulips. So now I can put my new banner up. They're just there.
I know.
Oh, okay. I thought you'd lost them. Smart. Not just a pretty face. Really. So what other Lego news is there been this week? I'm trying to think. Oh, the Porsche went on sale today.
It did.
You in any way excited about that?
No.
No, me neither.
And then all the Americans got annoyed.
Because they took away their gift with purchase, didn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard that. Why did they do that?
I don't know, because they couldn't get them to the US or something.
Could they not get them to them later? And
I don't
so
know.
they're never going to have that offered?
Probably
Does
not.
that make it a regional exclusive? I'm pretty sure Lego said they won't do that.
But gift with purchases aren't covered by that guarantee.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Is that why we didn't get the pandas? Were it pandas? No, what was it?
There was
lanterns.
little lanterns and stuff in China.
Yeah, who was it that was talking about the gift with purchase cancelled? Oh, it was the call factor guy.
What guy?
Mike from the call factor.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you're doing noisy. Baby. Okay. I was quite impressed I managed to open all the bags beforehand so that no one had to listen to the noise of legging. I actually had enough time. I hate that there was no door frames on Picky Brick. Oh, is that true?
We got quite a lot of door
Did
frames.
we get door
I
frames?
think.
We got
window
door
frames.
glass. Oh no, we got like the glass panels.
No, I think we got door frames as
We've
well.
got window frames for sure, but I didn't think we got any door frames. Do you mean that online Pick a Brick or like in the stores? Do you have a store near you? Because the US aren't on lockdown, right? They can go out and go places, yeah?
Yeah, I think so. There's maybe some states where there's like different rules.
I miss the Lego store. I've got a £20 voucher for my birthday, haven't I? Have to go back and spend that at some point. Hopefully before it expires. I feel like I'm building a lot of this off camera.
Yeah.
Lame.
I think they were talking about Texas leaving the United States, which would be
What?
weird.
Going where?
Just being its own country.
Texas, is it big?
Texas is big, and has a rather high percentage of the US wealth in it as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So both in terms of size and wealth, it would do fairly well as its own country. And they have a weird rule that allows them to pull out of the US at any point.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I think there's a couple of states where it's written in
They
that
can just change
the way they joined is that they can leave if they feel that they are not getting a benefit from being in the United States.
So before they were all United States, were they countries? That's something I've never considered before.
Yeah, pretty much.
So that means there's a lot more countries in the world.
There were a lot of them were kind of overseas territories for countries.
Oh, I see. So they were owned by other countries as such.
Yeah. And some of them went like independent territories and then joined the United States. It's a bit complicated.
The US is a bit wacky right now. Understatement. I just know all the states because I learnt them and I'm quite proud of that fact. And I find it hilarious when you watch like quiz shows and people don't know them. Because, you know, if I know them, everyone should know them. That's my basis of what common knowledge is. If I know it, then everyone should know it.
Yes.
I don't deem any of the knowledge I have to be specialist or anything. But people don't know them. They say things like, now I can't even think of one. Like things that like Miami, that's not a state, right?
Yeah.
So that Miami is in Florida. Yes, that's what I was thinking. I don't know where things like that are.
Yeah.
But I know all the states because,
Yes.
you know, we spent a lot of time learning them. Why do we spend a lot of time learning them? Just for fun?
I don't know.
I think we decided at some point in our lives that we would use our morning break at work to better ourselves. And apparently that's what we deemed as bettering ourselves, is learning the 50 states of America.
That was just your task.
No, we all did it. We tried to also learn like the counties in the UK. We gave up on that one, didn't we?
Yeah.
Because it was weird.
Yeah, what's the one that everyone gets, all people in the UK get wrong about the US? It's that they think that New England is a state, whereas New England is a county in New Hampshire.
New York. Yeah, that's it. It's New York.
Because it just seems weird, because obviously England is bigger than Hampshire, so therefore you should have New England should be the state. But you know,
it's not. New England, New Hampshire, New York, New Jersey, New Mexico. That's the four, isn't it?
Sounds right.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, there's so many things with people like laughing at Americans for not knowing where Wales is, which is perfectly understandable.
What? No, these instructions lied.
These instructions lied.
Look. Here, there's do two of them.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, that's say doing two of the whole thing.
Yeah.
Well, so because then when I got to here, I was like, I've already done two. It hadn't finished doing the whole thing. So now it's going to say do two. So when I got to here, I was like, it doesn't say do two, so I didn't do two of that one.
No.
I was like, I'm sure I could have done another. I probably should be doing another one at this point, but I was like, the instructions didn't tell me to. Stupid instructions. It gets me every time. Why does it do that? It's so mean. Sorry, what were we talking about? I was just getting annoyed with them. You forgotten?
No, so I was saying that like they say that they laugh at Americans not knowing where Wales is. But I think that's a fairly
Why would they know where Wales is?
Yeah, that's it. Why would anyone know where Wales is?
No, I don't mean that like that.
It's not a proper country.
No, that's not what I mean. Stop being rude about Wales. As in, it's nowhere near them. Why would they know where it is? That's what I mean. Like, that's like me not knowing where things are in America. Like, that's fair enough.
I think they try and people go, but it's a country. You should know where all the countries are. It's like, no, what? So few people know where all the countries are. And considering that states in the US are bigger than a lot of the countries in Europe, it's the equivalent of someone in the UK not knowing where a state is. And very few people can locate all the states on a map from the UK.
All right, I know all the names, but I have no clue where they are. I try to keep up to date on the news, geography, and weight control. I'm not so good at that one. Hence the Papa John's 4 desserts and 2 sides. I don't regret it though. It's good.
It's fine then.
I probably would recommend we don't do that again.
Oh, okay.
I try to avoid the news if at all possible because it just makes me a bit sad.
Mm-hmm.
And so I just get you to give me like a daily digest. I let you read the news and give me the bits I need to care about. It's quicker that way. I don't have time. But then sometimes I'm like, I feel like I've missed something. Maybe something important.
Yeah. COVID's still ongoing.
I know, I've got to go do a test for it. Yay!
There's a new variant, which is a bit...
Not another new variant yet.
Yeah, another new variant.
You serious?
Mm.
Oh, don't mess with
Well,
me.
so it looks like it's got the mutation of the Kent variant mixed with the South African variant, which means that it
Super COVID.
spreads quickly and is more resistant to vaccines.
Oh, you're kidding.
So,
No, I don't want to hear this news. Let's not talk about this. Let's talk about Lego.
okay, back to Lego.
It's so mean. Why would you give me this news on a live stream? How am I meant to maintain happy demeanour? Did you eat your Yorkshire pudding, by the way?
I did eat my Yorkshire pudding.
Yorkshire pudding. They were really good Yorkshire puddings today.
They were.
If I do say so myself. Even if I did set one on fire. Oh dear. That was hilarious. Nearly done. Oh, once I've done, then I can make this spin, right? Kind of, once I've put this all together, then I can actually play with it.
Yes.
Exciting. See, I do like these sets for the fact that they are playable.
Yeah.
No, they are fun. You build something and then you can see it working. You don't like, oh, it's not going to work, it's not going to work, it's not going to work. Oh, look, it's working.
Mm.
It's fun. Oh, that's not what I was meant to do. Put that on there instead. I feel like I've made a mistake. Oh no, it's hiding. It's okay. So yeah, carousel next. That's what we decided. And you're building the tulips.
Yeah.
And what's your plan for the tulips now?
I have no idea.
Well, that was massively informative, wasn't it?
I know.
So, because I know with the flower bouquet, you wanted to put them in the city. Is that the same intention for these?
Yes.
And are you thinking underwater? Are you
I'm
thinking
thinking
park?
probably underwater.
They're a bit angular, aren't they?
You can get away with being a bit angular.
Well, it's Lego, so yeah. Curved things in Lego isn't the easiest, is it?
No.
And yes, surprisingly, people do it.
Yeah.
It's quite impressive. And how many tulips have you got? 3?
Yes.
You're nearly finished.
Yes.
Oh man. How long have I been streaming? 1 hour and 25. Not doing bad. Definitely going to get it done. Which was the aim. Okay, so
There we go.
these.
3 tulips done.
I like the purple one best.
Do you?
There's a surprise.
There's
Weren't
massive
expecting that, were you?
surprise.
Right, let me just put the shiny things. Pass me on. Oh, they got funky bits in the middle.
Mm.
There you go. More flowers. And a yellow one. They're quite pretty. They're very different coloured stems to the
Yes.
flower bouquet.
Mm.
I like them.
Good.
They feel very different though. They feel more clunky as such.
Mm.
Do you think? Or just me?
So they've got the thicker stem. I mean,
Yeah.
I think the roses had the thick stem as opposed to using an axle.
Right.
Um,
Is it not an axle in the middle?
no,
Oh, okay.
so these are
Oh, the ones with the. Is that not an axle? Or
well,
is
they're
it-
little axles as opposed to the long green axles
Yeah.
used by most of the other flowers.
What Lego set do we want but don't have? And we don't tend not to do that. No, we tend to get whatever we want because we're that kind. No, I want the Temple of Ejitsu.
Do you?
Yeah, it's a beautiful set. Obviously, it being a retired set, that's not as easy to get. What is that
I mean, the
shape?
big one that you wanted for a long time was the fishing store.
Yes, and I bought that
Yeah.
after being almost scammed. I'm not sure if we were being scammed or not.
What
We just
are you
had a.
trying to do?
I'm trying to put these in. Don't worry, I've got this. You're looking at me like you've no idea what I'm doing, and you know, I've no idea what I'm doing, but that's fine. I'm gonna sneeze. Oh dear, excuse me. So yeah, Temple of Ejitsu is mine. Do you have any?
Not that I can think of at the moment. I'm sure there must be some.
I bought you the Islanders ones that you quite liked from when you were little.
Yeah.
Right. This is a complicated part. So you can chat while I try and work out what the hell is going on here.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of any of the Lego Ideas sets. Those tend to be the more
Oh, yeah.
interesting ones.
We didn't sort of notice.
Yeah, but I don't think there are.
The DeLorean?
No, I
looks
would like
rubbish.
to have a DeLorean, but
Not that
that
one.
DeLorean is rubbish.
Yeah. What do you think?
Beautiful.
Thanks. I assume you were talking about me, right? And not the Lego set.
Yeah.
How about you? What Lego set do you want but don't have? And we have a lot in our cupboard, so it is a harder question to answer because if we wanted it, we did tend to buy it at the moment.
I mean, maybe a castle set would be nice.
I bought you a castle set, but you mean like a retro one?
Yeah.
A better one than the one. It wasn't a bad castle that I bought you.
No.
Phil. Yeah, given that I liked Lego as a kid but didn't really have any, I'm imagining that there's probably quite a lot of sets that I'd quite like but don't have. I just don't know about them at this point.
Yeah.
Oh, it smells of gravy. Don't laugh at me. You try sitting next to our kid.
I did.
Well, why didn't you get covered in gravy then? Because you left and then she sat on me.
Yeah, that could be it.
Gravy fiend. You were about to say something. You said okay, and then you stopped.
When are we going to get the wheel on?
I don't know. I'm assuming soon.
Okay.
It doesn't say to put it on yet, so you know, not yet. You getting
I built my
excited?
tulips.
Huh?
I built my tulips.
Oh. I'm sorry. You want to build something else?
Oh, I don't know.
I mean, I probably do it.
Carousel.
No, you're not building the carousel. You can open the box, have a look at the instructions if you want them. In the cupboard.
Okay.
One,
Oh,
two,
there it is.
I'm confused.
By what?
It's told me to get. Oh, okay. Right, I see. What are you doing? Get that out.
Carousel.
That's a sideways carousel.
Carousel.
So you haven't looked at this really, have you? So
No, I've not.
you've got a tiger, a elephant, a swan, a flamingo, and a frog.
That's your standard carousel.
Is it? Right, this goes through those two holes there. And then I need one of these. Is that right?
Ooh.
No one knows.
What's Lego set 6542?
6542. Look it up. Look it up.
Launch and load seaport.
Launch and load seat. That sounds fun. That sounds very playable.
My laptop is so struggling.
Oh, I've lost a piece of budget and it's on. That then goes through the drop holes as well. If you're going to open that, can you do it in a non-like breaking kind of way? Because I still have a video to shoot with it.
Okay.
Thank you. Don't jab the table.
Oh, so it's got the one of the tall cranes on it.
What's got the tool? Oh, the launch and load thing.
Yeah. The tall red one. If you know what I mean. So like.
Oh, the ones that Robin Hood brick things.
Yes.
I do know what you mean. What you do?
Just looking.
Okay, won't get too much out. So what does it's boats?
That's what a seaport is.
That's true. But what's the play feature?
So you got the crane, so you can load. So it's got a truck. I think you can load cargo from the truck onto the boats using the crane. So we've not really worked out what we're doing. We've
With docks.
briefly mentioned a harbour, but whether that would be I'm thinking more of like a pleasure harbour rather than a industrial harbour.
Mm. Yeah, the industrial stuff just doesn't really do it for me. I don't know. It's not girly enough, is it?
I'm making too much noise near the microphone.
Oh, making too much noise in the microphone.
Okay.
Try to be professional, and you come along and you're like, ha! How can I make all of your listeners, of which I'm sure there are many, leave instantaneously? These are funky pieces. Right. The problem with this is that every time I look at it, I'm sure it's meant to be a different way around, but it's not. I've got two of these things. Where does this bit clip to? Or does it just hang down? Oh, this wobbly bit. Okay.
Yeah.
So these go over there like that. 1, 2. Is that right?
Looks like it. Yeah.
No, okay. And then that goes in. Oh, hello. It's fiddly. Oh! Whoops. In there. That doesn't turn at all.
Hmm? No. That turns.
That. Oh. What does this do? Stop. How does that handle this? Stop.
I don't know.
It just spins, doesn't it, actually? Yeah, okay, fine. I'm just trying to turn a handle that's not actually a handle. So the question is, what's stopping you getting that set? Is it extortionately priced? Just not available? I mean, obviously it's a retired set, so I would assume. How much does it go for? What does brick set say?
Ooh. I mean, I would guess it's going to be expensive because the pieces for the cranes tend to be really expensive.
Oh, so you do that to... Oh, I don't know.
No, either.
You don't know. You don't know. Oh, I've got to make some flowers. Apparently, 5 lots of them. Do you want to build some flowers with me?
Oh, I can build some flowers.
Okay, don't get it wrong though. Ian, stop making such awful noises with the boxes. I tell you, so unprofessional. You want step 56, or are you just going to look on over my
I'm
shoulder?
just going to look over your shoulder.
Okay. I want...
Wow, yeah, that is quite expensive.
How much?
So new brick set is saying about £592.
Ouch. What about used?
163.
Still quite. How much was it RRP?
Don't know, it doesn't have RRP.
Is it that old that we don't know?
Yeah. Odd, isn't it? Could just be the page is taking a long time to load. But yeah, as I said, those crane pieces alone are worth a lot of money. So you want me to make some flowers?
I do, yeah. Build some flowers with me. You want the 3 prongs. You want to do 2 red, 1 yellow. I think the yellow one's like one rather medium. They're all the same, aren't they? So, I don't know why it says build 5 and then build another 5. And you want 5 of them. That one's slightly different. How's that's different?
No,
No,
that's
it's
just saying where it
showing where
goes.
Okay. Little flower factory now. Building flowers. These flower pieces haven't changed much. Oh no, they used to have flutter.
They used to be.
Flutter flowers. Why did yeah, that's true. Think about it. But the stalks are the same.
Yeah. I mean, they used to be almost entirely flat, didn't they? And
Yeah.
they had and they came with a little spare connecting them all together.
Yeah.
So you had 4 or 5 maybe on a
Oh,
single
I
one.
remember. I find it frustrating that there's quite clearly 3 different heights, and it's never possible, I don't think, to tell which is which on the instructions.
No.
I think, how can that Lego be so expensive? This is why we buy Lego when it's new. But if there's any chance that we are going to want it, if we can afford it now, we're going to get it, because
Yeah.
essentially it's going to cost a fortune if we don't.
And also, if we decide we don't want it, then you can normally sell it and get
Yeah.
at least your money back.
So it's safer to buy stuff if you're not 100% sure.
Yeah.
Like we've done that with some Harry Potter sets, haven't we?
It does mean you do need to have the money.
Yeah, which we do at the moment, but we may not always.
Mm.
And especially as we want to do some building work on our house, and I kind of feel Lego house should take priority. No, actual house should take priority over Lego house. That's what I meant to say. It's not what I said, but that's what I meant to say. Fun fact, I am 90. Interesting. Is that actually true?
The-
I'm not 90,
No.
but I feel 90 some days. What? It's true.
Yeah.
This is
I thought generally fun fact meant here's something that isn't actually a fact. Is that not how you use the term?
fun fact.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't think of one. I play this game with Leah, don't I? Cheat, like telling her a lie. She finds it hilarious.
Yeah.
When I explain to her what a lie is, and so you
Yeah.
tell her a lie, she's like, "Tell me another lie." I'm like, "I don't want to keep telling you lies. It's kind of not a good thing. I'm trying to teach you not to." She thinks it's a fun game. Kids are funny. No, he's not.
No.
I did check out your channel, to be fair, and you didn't sound 90. So I have to say, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Did you give up after 5?
I thought you asked me to do 5.
Oh, sorry.
Did you want more than 5?
Yours was 6.
Oh.
Yeah, stop motion is quite impressive. Now he says I'm only 8. I just don't know what to believe anymore. It's quite a difference. Can you imagine if you thought you were 90 and it turns out you were 8? That could actually happen, couldn't it?
What?
Because like they get confused.
What, 8-year-olds or 90-year-olds?
I'm going to go with 90-year-olds. But mate, I don't think that I've ever seen an 8-year-old think they were 90. Oh look, I'm going to build a tree. Well, I'm including you now.
Okay.
Follow what I do. Good luck with this.
Mm.
I hold it up and then you can work it out.
Okay.
My chair needs oiling.
I think it needs tightening.
Yeah, and also I worked out that one of the legs were on wrong.
One of the legs is...
Yeah. Oh my.
Well, that's not easy to get on, is it?
No.
Mm.
I don't even remember being 8, just so you know. We're so old.
You are.
You're older than me. Yeah, that's for reference. If you want reference.
I've done it, it's okay.
14. I was thinking I'm not believing any of this anymore.
Yeah.
Age, what does it matter? It's all about the love of Lego. The love of Lego. Must suck to have a local store that is near a lug that just steals all the parts off the pick-a-brick wall. That's what Preston Bills was saying earlier. Did you hear that?
No.
The Milton Keynes store, there's a very active lug nearby. And so anything good on the pick-a-brick wall, they
What am
all
I doing
just
with this?
swarm.
Okay, so green around the bottom.
Green on the outside. And you have to do that 5 times. We're wondering whether to join a log. Should we join a log?
I don't know.
Logs tend to have like rules and stuff. Like they say if you want to build in our log, then you have to do mills, plates, and things. And I don't know. And you have to come to our conventions and stuff. But then at the same time, that's a whole load of creative buddies that can help you design your city and give you ideas. So, yeah, getting money when you're 14, not so easy. Buying Lego definitely requires money, especially if you're looking at that set.
14, you can get the paper round, can't you?
I don't know. I didn't work until I was 16, 17.
Yeah, I think I didn't work till I was 15.
What did you do when you were... Can you work when you're 15?
I think so. I was nearly 16. when
I also got a
started
job
working.
that was minimal, like 4 hours a week. It was great. And it wasn't really that hard work. It was fun.
I worked in a kitchen,
Yeah, but
and it was weird because one of the pieces of machinery that you use for cleaning stuff in the kitchen was the decarbonizer.
the
Which
decarb.
it's basically a vat of a chemical that when you heat it up to ridiculously high temperatures, it will just destroy any carbon-based thing. So
even people.
food, hands, whatever.
Yeah,
And so you are not allowed to legally use it until you're 18.
right. But
Trying
you
to
did.
explain that to the chefs was difficult. They're like, well, no, you're meant to clean stuff. I'm like, yeah, but I'm not allowed to use that bit of machinery. So you can put it in there, or it won't get clean. Your choice. They're like, but just put it in. It's like, no. I mean, you had proper metal gauntlets and stuff that you had to put on to put stuff in anyway.
Yeah.
Even though your hands weren't actually meant to go in it at all.
We try not to guess about our audience.
Do we not?
No, we probably do. But then I don't know, because I feel so old all the time. I don't know what young people talk like these days.
Yeah.
Is that a young person? Is that just a younger person than me? Oh look, now we do the thing. Okay, we've done the thing.
Well, and I need to rotate all of these
Really?
so that we can actually fit the last one in.
Oh, mine seemed fine. I just sort of wedged it in and hoped for this. Okay, right. There we go. It's the moment you've all been waiting for. Where I pick this up and drop it.
Yay!
Yay. Okay, I did try and pick it up by the wrong bit. Let's just make sure it's all still attached. Does this have a specific orientation?
No, because it turns round.
But like, it doesn't have to be that way or that way.
Oh no, it's symmetrical.
Yeah, because you built it's like a 2x2. May need. Do you think you can do this one person? Oh, hello. Oh. Right, so I'm essentially trying to get those two holes on those two pegs. How bad could it be? It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. I'm gonna destroy it. How on earth? How line these up? Oh, hello. I mean, the question is, how old do we sound?
Very old.
I don't think I want to play Guess My Age. It's just nothing good can come of that. Well, maybe. Might be flattering. Oh no, something's gone horribly wrong down here. Off. And can you pass me a finger? Oh, okay. Where's the holes? Where's the holes? There?
Yeah.
Go in. No, it's not in, but I want to be able to get my hand in there to push. Hey!
There you go.
That's all in, that's all. Way! Oh, look at it go! Oh, that's so cool. Oh, it's stopped. Okay, so can you pull those out or do you just. Where's the turny thing? So is that meant to be? I'm so confused how that's meant to work.
Yeah.
Is it just that it's not all?
Well, no, this is why we need the elastic bands, isn't it?
Oh, of course. We've missed a part. We sound 20 apparently.
Sorted. There we go.
Well, there you go.
That's not correct.
Yeah, we do have like a 4-year-old though. So
Oh, that's true. Did you want the tree?
I was very excited about that tree. And I was sad that you didn't give it to me. Oh, well. It goes there, which is a bit weird. 20. Madness. Yeah, we're not 20. Oh, we haven't put the thingies on.
No, I haven't got the thingies on.
Okay, we've still got more to go. Oh, hello. Give it up. Right, let's not.
You're not going to say how old you are.
Do you want to say how old you are? I am 37. And Ian is also 37.
Yeah.
But he's more 37 than I am. You are.
Oh,
I haven't got one of these yet.
No, you haven't.
Okay, so where do we start? They just go in like this.
Yeah.
Ooh, cool. It's quite. Oh, hello. There it goes. This is quite satisfying. Can you imagine being? Oh, hang on. Did the doors open? These don't open.
They do. One side should open. That side.
So I assume I should have that on the same side on both sides.
Mm-hmm.
Could have given me a clue. But...
Well, I don't know if it matters, does it?
Well, yeah, you can't get on the ride.
Where do you get on,
come
though?
on here and get on here. So the doors are on the other side.
But you could go up the other side and get on the other side.
No, you can't. There's no way out there.
Up this way.
They're still not going to get you on this side.
Oh, okay. They open that way round. Okay, sorry.
Of you. Does it say which way round they need to be? Yes.
Yeah, it does.
This way.
Can't believe you got it wrong.
Can't believe you didn't tell me there was doors. Got it wrong on both as well, didn't he? Ferris wheel does look awesome. It is pretty cool. It's the fact that it's now spinning itself because of the weight. And we're going to get to the point where there is a bit missing because, you know,
Yes.
I wouldn't let you build it all. Such a meanie. This is so cool. Oh, please. Oh, it's not going now.
Which one's next?
Purple. The question is, what's it going to look like when we change all the colours around? If Phil Morgan's left, she's going to miss out on this awesome.
Mm.
Is it skimming the bottom?
It is a little. Yeah.
I'm not sure the bottom's right. I'm a bit concerned about that because there was definitely that instruction that I didn't understand.
Mm.
And you didn't understand it either, so I feel like something went wrong at that point. Oh, it's getting harder to do now.
Don't give it.
No one can see that I did that. But
No, you just gave me a
glared
dirty
at
look.
you. I felt that glare as well. So I did it. Why would you give me this the wrong way round? Kind of unhelpful husband are you? Can I get a ride in it sometime? Are we going to take sig figs?
I don't know. We've talked about it before.
Yeah. I'm just the reason I'm non-committal is that I just don't feel like people would want to, but at the same time, it would be quite cool. And then I kind of want to be able to say no, I don't like your sig fig. You can't join. But at the same time, I feel that's not very welcoming.
Yeah. Well, there's also the how would people send sig figs?
Yeah, it's true.
That's the other
Oh,
thing.
yeah, because we have ridiculous PO boxes over here,
Mm.
and also like trying to remember who everyone is. I feel bad if I was like, I can't remember who that person is.
You put the elastic bands on.
You're taking a piece of the action. Right, it's okay. I'm just joking. I'm fine with you doing that.
I don't think I can.
Because you've got to get under the table to do it. So the wobbly camera right now is Ian going under the table.
What are you talking about?
Well, you went right underneath where the camera is. Oh, that's some hands on the other side of the table. That's confusing. Right. This is probably less tedious for me doing 1 than it was for you doing
Yeah.
12, 11. Well, you
That's-
don't. Stop seeing my focus one.
It's also much easier for you to
It's like I've only got
find
one
the
of each
pieces.
piece. Yeah. Or one of most pieces. This Ferris wheel is cool. Better or worse than the roller coaster?
I think it's. I think the build has been better than the roller coaster.
Roller coaster was hard work.
It was just a bit tedious. Look at that.
He's spinning the wheel. Look, the empty one. The empty one. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Oh.
Much easier when the empty one's going back up.
Yes.
I
Some
could
sort of
just do that by
science.
itself.
Lesson in it.
Okay, you can lock it in position then.
With that thing. I'll check. Oh, because those. So that's nothing actually to do with getting on the ride, because this is the bit that you get on the ride from.
Yeah.
Like, obviously, it is to do with getting on the ride, because otherwise, if you don't stop it, you can't get on. Funnily enough. So have you worked out how we can do the carousel 2 people? Or is
No,
it
I've not looked at that. Doesn't look easy to split.
No. Well, you could
I
always
mean, I
build
think
something
one,
else.
you could do the canopy and the animals, and someone do the main structure. But I don't think that's a very
fair split.
yeah.
It's my fault for not wanting to give up any of this. Oh, did both sides open?
No.
Oh, but they do to start with.
Well, so if you see you've got studs sticking out the one side,
Oh, yes, I see.
the iPad's going to die.
Oh, no. Plug it in, plug it in. Oh, don't.
Yeah, I don't have a cable for that.
It's under there. But then I've got nowhere to plug it in, so. Because that's the light and that's
Microphone.
I don't know what it is. I'm sure I must know what it is, but so much tech. Yeah, that's the thing. Trying to do a Lego channel, you have to compromise on stuff and buy things that aren't Lego every now and then. That's the wrong way around entirely. Like microphones. Are you going to use motors on it? Yes, for sure. We want most of the stuff in our fairground to be motorised. We're not too bothered if it's not all.
Yeah,
not.
I think some things won't be motorised.
It's just not worth some things.
Yeah.
What do you think of I've got the pirate roller coaster. Do you think that should be motorised? I've seen people motorise that, and I felt that the chain was too obvious.
Right.
But at the same time, if we're planning on putting that right over in the eaves, then it might look better if it was motorised, because you wouldn't see the chain, but you would see the action.
Maybe.
It's tricky.
Yeah.
But yeah, the intention is definitely these big rides to get those going by themselves. Mainly because if they're going to be far off, trying to reach them to turn the handle is hard. But then, how do you turn the motors on?
Well, turning a motor on is a lot easier than
I'm going to need a long,
turning a handle.
pointy stick.
Yeah, we'll give you a long pointy stick, and you can just jab at them from a distance.
You jest, but that's totally what's going to happen. These aren't that bad to build.
No, they're not bad.
Just not so fun when you're building 5 of them.
11.
And I'm awake.
Okay.
Oh gosh, there's loads of them. I think you're done and then you're not.
Yeah, no, there's quite a lot to it.
Yeah, I was more surprised with how many steps they actually were. When I was, or how much Lego there actually was when I was unpacking it for you earlier.
Mm.
Pins. One in there. One in there. Dishy part.
Fishy part.
The dish. part.
Fishy part.
What? Is that a thing?
It is.
Okay, the last card is in. And now can I spin it? I want to spin it. I want to spin it. So I can reach it.
Well, I
So
think
where
more-
did you put these thingies? Did you look at
Elastic
the
bands.
instructions?
I just worked it out.
Smart. Is that what holds it apart then?
Well, they squeeze that way, so they're pushing in.
I see. So it goes round that bit and that bit. Yeah, okay. Right, let's turn it. Let's see how good we can get on here. Blind
The
them
blind
in that light.
people.
Yeah, sorry.
Turn the light off.
You could. I can't. Way. Oh, it's a thing of beauty. It's not really hitting that much.
No, yeah, scraping a bit.
Do you? I do.
Maybe now it's better balanced with all of them on.
I think it's just. Yeah, it's working good. How fast do you think that needs to go?
I don't know. Do you want me to attach a motor and we'll see how fast it
We've
goes?
got a motor available to
Well,
stick on it.
you can use the one that's over here.
Oh yeah,
Should work, shouldn't it?
I'll get the remote. We're gonna make it go super fast.
Is there a remote?
Huh?
Is there a remote?
Oh, it's not got an infrared sensor. Okay.
No.
Oh, it's just an on and
Yeah.
go. Okay, this couldn't possibly go wrong.
Well, it's hard to mention the power, isn't it?
Oh, sorry, actually making the camera wobble that time. Well, I'd say that's not bad. 2 hours. Okay. Where did it go? That's noisy.
It's quite noisy.
So is that the speed? That's not a bad speed.
Yeah.
Why is it going the opposite direction to the way I made it go? Hey,
Better.
maybe. I'm guessing though, if I was to do that, that would be bad.
Yeah.
Given that it's a motor. Okay. So that's enough of the noisiness. So there you go. That was pretty simple to power.
Hmm.
Just hook up. I don't know if you can see. I've just got a motor in here and a battery box. And you go. Oh, that's fun. So yeah, we're going to swap out some of these to make them a bit more brightly coloured, or variation of colours, and a little less Mardi Gras. I don't know if we're going to do anything about these. I don't think that's not bad.
I don't know if there's much you can do
No.
in terms of alternate colours.
1, 2, 3, 2, 4, 5. How many? There's 6 prongs of each. Is that right? So you could try and do multiple colours, but yeah, we could have a look at it. But
I just don't think they
well, because
can.
if you could make it rainbow, then it would be a whole wheel of rainbow. That would look cool. But
Yeah.
it is epic. I'm going to agree with you for sure. This is. I'm going to do it again. But I mean, the chat went up, so someone's joined at just the right time. We have just finished the. I was going to say roller coaster, Ferris wheel, and we're just playing with the motor, and it's amazing. So I get to make a video on this now. Yay!
Yeah.
Although should I put it off until we've got the parts to change the colours?
Oh, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Well, when would you be making a video? I mean, we've ordered all the parts.
Yeah, so it's a question.
One's turned up so
How quickly
far.
they'll come. I don't know. So I think we're done. We've run out of things to build for now.
Yep.
So the Ferris wheel's done, the tulips are done. We will be doing a brick haul tomorrow. Is it Wednesday?
Yep, tomorrow's Wednesday.
Yeah. And that is an interesting one. Yeah. I think that's an interesting. It's a Lego
Does
order.
it really sell it?
I was just trying to remember how exciting it was. It's a Lego order, a Lego shop at home order. And we have got the Disney train and station review on Friday. Then next Tuesday we'll be building the carousel, hopefully. That's what we're deciding, but we're still trying to work out how to divvy it up. And hopefully you can come back for that. Thanks for joining us. It's been another good stream. Slightly shorter one this time, thankfully, because we're old. But yeah, we'll catch you on the next one. See you later.
Bye.
I think so. Camera wobble. Ooh. Bye.